There's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. This defense for the Jets, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
It was super loved up, and I used to go the
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. The Bills at 7-5 now in the year. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 43. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get it going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early. They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
On 3rd down, Elliott.
They're getting him blitzing the fuck out of him.
Tackle and the extra effort moves the sticks. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold it to 3 on this opening drive.
What did that guy with? What, an X-Factor?
Now you're worried about just
that got an X-Factor.
not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they got to change up what they
you can change that shit.
It hasn't been working.
You don't know how to change it?
This passing game, getting them down the field. They've got another 1st down.
You can change it in that league. Yeah, Savages, you can change it.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. Yeah, this will leave him a yard
This
short.
nigga over here blitzing the fuck out of him.
Yards on 1st down.
Good pick.
Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1. Now back to the ground with Elliott.
Who went?
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds
Money
true,
made the
doesn't it?
world
But in this
green.
case, it's
Money made the
perfectly
world
apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL.
And we about to score right
is
here.
just find avenues, find ways to pick up key 1st downs and big runs.
And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bills will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will be a touchback. Barrios deciding not to bring it out.
I think EMB really grieves me, bro. Ooh.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
You said you got Greens and EMB?
Hoping for a better
Yeah, I got a DM Matt to get my
shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained.
Man, you talking about that?
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says.
But my stats was OD that game. I was up 45-0.
The goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you
I thought you were talking about something else.
The field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
This pass out wide to Hall. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Meanwhile, Wilson's throw here going to be caught by Wilson. He's got room at the 30.
What you doing, dude?
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. Yeah.
So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Throwing again here, Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Had no command that time, man. They're putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw is Wilson. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. So now Wilson and the Jets with a...
I really get off my goddamn screen with that bullshit. Telling me, let's go. I don't want no shit from you.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught by Mims. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Nice job understanding the situation. 3rd and long, kept the play in front of them and made the tackle. They gave up a good chunk of yardage, but it does force a 4th down.
That's a dot.
Zerline's kick is up and through. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much, do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it out in order to try and get the upset win.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And only
he got up
able to
there
get
and
2
blocked.
here, stopped at the 30. Well, speed is definitely a calling card if you play quarterback in this league, and he does a terrific job there of hustling in quickly to make the play.
And sometimes all of your best laid plans of play design, your X's and O's, they can't always account for individual effort defensively. And this was one of those times. Just a terrific play to hustle over there and get the running back to the ground.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And his top speed, as computed by Next Gen Stats, not bad. He was pushing 20 miles an hour. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And a throw there
Oh,
going to
God.
be incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just one first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
And here comes Berrios. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Jets will take over. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. The second down and 10 there, knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have now allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Wilson now to throw on third down. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Wilson finding space at the 40. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Wilson. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
They go play action now. Wilson sliding out of the pocket. Wilson's got it on the crossing route. And he's going to have a first down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Wilson will throw again.
Pick. Fucking shit, baby. Alright, now I'm about to go score. Did I throw a pick last drive? I did not. Yeah, let's go score.
Jonathan Allen just caught a dude.
That's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like,
Football team, the Commander playing.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Allen off the play fake. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Not the fucking
Force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Being chased out left. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
The slot man in motion right. On 2nd and 10. Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On third down, Wilson.
Yeah, bitch. I knew you was trying to throw that bitch to the tight end, nigga. I read all of that. I read all of that. I read all of that.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one.
And oh, you hit it. That shit was supposed to be a miss. Alright, Josh Allen.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And
turn it up, baby. Turn it up, Mackenzie. Turn it up, Mackenzie. Turn that bitch up, Mackenzie.
Touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20. When guys feel that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there.
I think Isaiah McKenzie just ran one back for 6.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys.
We'll take it.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football.
Tony, you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
Going deep for Diggs.
Oh, that shit made me, bro. I throw kicks because that shit does not allow. I hate throwing that shit to Stephon Diggs, man.
What will be the final play of this first half? So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game, as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Not much has changed since we left you at halftime. The snow still continuing to fall as we are back underway. McKenzie now from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Stop, dude.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 47 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Now Allen. A dump off to Elliott. Knocks over another. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Allen now looks to throw. And this will be incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
I think this nigga with the Jets don't got linebackers in the sub.
On play action, Allen. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Gabriel Davis, 48 yards. And the Bills go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Look, this is the mouse, dude. You can't mess with that. You can cut it off.
Not to bring it out. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially.
Nigga, I just caught a pick and 1 foot was out. They caught my shit incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Wilson. Open man is Uzama. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Again, Wilson.
Pausing it if you keep playing on it.
Over the middle, caught by Mims. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better.
You keep messing with it, it's going to keep cutting off.
In this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off. But a nice game there for a first down.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. They'll run with Hall. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Ball again, but he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now it's Wilson. This is caught. Touchdown.
This nigga called a hurry up 3 times in a row, nigga. You can't even do that in EMB.
And the Jets get a bit closer. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football. That deficit stays right where it is. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change
Look,
it up
you
until
gotta
they
stop
showed me
messing
a
with the
reason to do
laptop,
so.
bro. It's gonna keep doing that every
The last
time.
run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
No, they're right there.
Play action.
Don't mess with that part.
Oh, you dropped it.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly
He
has.
can go for that.
He's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Wilson.
Oh, damn.
Knocked away and incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. Probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. A Wilson to Mims for a New York first. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 1st down, Wilson.
Damn, I clicked on the wrong person. I could have kicked that shit, too.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Rolling to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And a 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shot. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wilson. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. To throw again is Wilson. That is caught. It's Uzama. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. There's a fast release by Wilson out to the flat. Touchdown! Corey Davis. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And the lead is down to 2. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score. But bottom line, they are still on top with the football. And a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. On play action, Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 22 yards there, a first down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He'll take a shot for Davis to the end zone. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. So a heck of a drive right there with the game potentially hanging in the balance.
A very good drive, and now conversion to make it a 2-score game and a solid lead.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
Oh, my God, I got killed just then.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. From the 10. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game here in the fourth quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
And he's going to have a Bills first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Well, clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. You ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Here's Sam Martin now, as he's on to punt for Buffalo. So possession goes over here on the punt, and we have reached the 2-minute warning.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That's excellent.
And that's complete to Davis. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Inside of 2 minutes remaining in a 2-point ball game. Wilson to throw. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup. An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Back to throw. Allen. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the point.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Jets are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Well, my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I've just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. There's Wilson. This pass out wide to Hall. Finding space at the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards to pick up there.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now it's 2nd and 9. Now Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like having there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's throwing it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Throwing now is Wilson. And
That's game.
Intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker.
That's game. I ain't gonna lose too many, Drew. I'm not gonna lose too many now. I'm not gonna lose too many, Drew. I'm not, man. Really, I'm not losing too many, man. This man got DBs at sub, man. Like, come on, Matt. You're not telling niggas the rules or nothing.
Nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And some space here. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Oh, he quit. Matt, oh my God. Oh my God, this man just quit. Yo, this nigga just quit in the middle of the game.
Why would I ever have to cop a chain again when the QB chain birth most of chains in the game?
Yo, this nigga just quit in the middle of the game, bro. Like, this nigga lost and he quit.